Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons in our Team Builder Dynasty series, where we are here in the Sugar Bowl, going to be taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. They were the SEC champions, and so they got the first round bye. Now, we came off a big win over UAB on the road in the first round of the playoffs, so we have some momentum going in our way after losing that Big 12 title game. So we've got an opportunity here. And it's just whether or not we can actually capitalize on it. I do think our team is ready. We have a lot of capability for it, and the Sooners have got some weaker areas. I know they've been undefeated this season, but I think when we take a look at them and see how this game progresses, I think we've got a lot of possible capability here to knock them off. So welcome back to the channel, everybody, for those of y'all returning, and welcome here if you are new to Champ and Sons and all of our college football content. So here we are looking at the bracket, the 12-team playoff bracket. We saw in the first round, Michigan took out Arkansas, Syracuse takes out Oregon, and South Florida takes out TCU. So what are we looking at here in the quarterfinals of Verbo Fiesta Bowl? Is going to be the Bulls versus the Wildcats. Rose Bowl is Syracuse versus Rutgers. We would have figured that for a Rose Bowl, not me in all reality. Then you have Michigan versus Florida State in the Peach Bowl. And then we are taking on Oklahoma here in the Sugar Bowl. So it is kind of an interesting playoff lineup that they have. Now, looking at the Oklahoma Sooners, right, we see that Kirk Francis, their senior quarterback, 4,300 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Okay, so when we look at this team, obviously they're going to be a passing team. They, even in the Big 12, going to the SEC, they don't change much style as far as their offense. They've always been a fairly pass-heavy kind of team in the last about, decade, give or take. Before that, you had more option-style runs, but now they're pass-heavy. And here's where you see a little bit of a deficiency for the most part is in their running game. Burley is going to be their junior running back, their starter, 640 yards, only 4 touchdowns, though. So running the ball is definitely not their strong suit, right? So I think we can take a hit in the running game defensively if we're looking at this. We don't have to focus so much on the run game. I think if we put our defensive focus on the passing game, it'll allow us to kind of shut some of that stuff down a little bit more. And that's why you see guys like Micah Hudson going for over 1,100 yards, Kearney for almost 1,000 yards. Passing is how they do it. Passing is what gets them their points. You see just between those two, 21 total touchdowns. Between Carrion and Marrero, they both had 8, so that's 37 touchdowns between just 4 guys right there on their roster. Now, defensively, here's one of the things about it. They have a fairly decent defensive line, and we're talking 24 sacks between a tackle and just their rush end, and really just over 30 sacks between their 2 defensive ends and their starting defensive tackle. That's a lot of sacks that they get. So on our offensive line, it's going to have to be get the ball out. And I think in reality, if we can run at them to a degree, so not go around, and we're not going to have that kind of speed. If we go at them, I think that'll be the best way to negate some of their rush defense and catch some of them off guard. And the pass defensive game, turnover-wise, not that many. In the grand scheme of things. So 5 deflections for Jackson, 13 for Carter. They've got capability, but I think that's where we're probably going to have to strike the most. It's going to be in the passing game. So let's go ahead and jump into this Sugar Bowl quarterfinal playoff action. As Steelman has the snap in his hands on the opening drive, he's going to push forward, and he does pick up a yard right there. Pretty decent coverage from the defensive backfield. So 2nd and 9 here. Steelman's going to be in the shotgun. We got 3 receivers left. Bell wide right all by his lonesome. Steelman has the snap in the pocket. Fires over. He's going to hit easily coming across the field, who picks up a good about 6 yards. And you'll notice our offense has kind of changed for this game. All right, coming into this one, we did change up our playbook. This is more of a Tennessee kind of playbook that we're using that's spreading them out wide, which I think we'd have to do to give us a lot of field to play with. On our opening screen pass, Gammon gets that pass, and he's going to get just enough for the first down. In reality, that's what we have to do. That's the only way I think we're going to beat them. We'll take our shots when we can, but, man, we've got to kind of hammer the ball down, keep possession, and just work it down the field. So 1st and 10 from the 27. We send Flood in motion. Steelman has a snap. Play action. In the pocket, collapsing. He tries to nowhere to go. He tried to get rid of it looked like, but unable to do so before the pressure got there. Terrence Huber, one of their top sack artists, comes up with that one, and that's going to make it 2nd and 20. So now staying from the shotgun, 3 wide set. Steelman has a snap, hands it off to Gammon up the middle. Little hole opens up. He squeezes through it, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on that one. Not a whole lot of place to go, but still got 6, which is enough. Sets us up for a 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 from the 31-yard line. Going to be 4 wide this time. Steelman has Gammon offset to his right side in the backfield. Steelman has the snap in his hands. Fires it deep down the left side, going for Easley, and that one's going to be knocked away. Oh, that would have been a tough pass to drop in there. But he's unable to, so that is going to lead to a field goal. About 48-yard opportunity here. As Lincoln puts the boot to the ball, and it does squeeze through the uprights there, just barely on the left side, but in. And that's going to give us an early lead here in this one. Now the Sooners coming back at us, looking at their offense. They're going to be in a shotgun here, 3 wide set, as they have the snap. Pressure comes, chased out, and he's going to be sacked. As we brought him around the outside, it looked like skates coming around the outside there. Just kind of spun around, got off his blocker, and then once we chased him down, no, that's Vic Burley, not Skates. Both of them coming up the middle. But Burley's the one who makes the play on that one. Francis, nowhere to go as we bring him down for the sack and a 10-yard loss of our own. So 2nd and 20 now for the Sooners offense as they are back on their side of the field at the 47-yard line. Going to be in the shotgun, staying 3 receiver set. They have the snap in their hands. Handed off going left side, and now he is going to be wrapped up, and that one was by Skates. Comes up big after that play. Like I said, their running game, I think we can handle. It's still going to be this passing game we're going to have to focus on. So 3rd and 20. Drop back to pass. Pressure closes in. Scrambles to his left side. Throws it up and out of bounds. And that was a good job getting pressure on that one to force that incomplete. Now moving ahead into the 2nd quarter, just under 14 minutes. Here early in the 2nd, we still lead 3-0. Steelman has the snap, keeps dropping back, finally fires over, hits Peaks. Breaks some tackles, pushing forward still. Peaks at the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds right there. Great run after the catch by C.J. Peaks coming across the field. And, I mean, you got to give Steelman some credit for maintaining, the backing up to be able to still make that throw and avoid that pressure, but finally delivering it on the money, getting it down to the 20-yard line. So we're coming out 4 wide set. Gammon offset to his right side in the backfield. Steelman looks like he's making changes before the snap. Claps his hands. He's got it now. Quick throw over to the right side. He's going to hit Scooter Page, who gets knocked out of bounds for a 1-yard loss. The senior Scooter Page, unable to make anything happen on that one. Steelman, he's just at the century mark on 11 of 14 passing so far tonight. So 2nd and 11 from the shotgun still. Staying 4 wide. Steelman has a snap, hands it off to Gammon up the middle. Little hole opens up. Not much room, though, because it does close quickly. And that's going to make it 3rd and 8 here. So 3rd and 8, Jamal Gammon, 6 rushes already for 39 yards. Doing fairly decent. Over 6 yards, about 6.5 yards per carry right now. So 3rd and 8, Steelman and the Cowboys coming out in a shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side, way wide to the right and left. Steelman has the snap. Pressure comes. He drops that one off and over the middle, and he's going to hit Javon Moore for a big-time gain down to the 5-yard line as we stutter our way to that call. 1st and goal now for the Cowboys from the 5. Steelman staying in the shotgun, 4 wide, Gammon in the backfield. Steelman claps his hands, has the snap. It's going to be an option. Keeper takes it wide right, stiff-arming forward, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 4. Not a whole lot of room to run on that one. He does get pushed out of bounds. But, hey, he gained a yard, so I guess that's positive. 2nd and goal now from the 4. Steelman staying in the shotgun. 4 wide set, 2 on each side. Peaks in the slot left, Moore slot right. Hand off to Gammon. Up the middle. He's going to go nowhere. Oh, they closed that one quickly. And Gammon almost got away from the initial tackler, but then they came in to clean up that mess. And that's going to make it 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, 3 wide set now from the shotgun. Flood is in the H-back position. We got Brockle in the backfield, offset to Steelman's left side. Has the snap now. Quick throw over the middle. Hit it, and that one gets jarred loose. He had it in the end zone looking for Peaks. But that one does get jarred loose, so Lincoln will come back out here to try this close field goal opportunity of 21 yards. Boot ball right down the middle as Lincoln makes that field goal to give us a 6-0 lead in this one. So now the ensuing drive here by the Sooners. They have the snap at their own 25. Pfizer to the left side, hits his receiver. Blasted, and he's going to fumble. Pianalto jumps on top of it, and he's going to be wrestled down quickly. They fired it over to the receiver on the left side, and that looked like Quinnen Ford delivered a blast of a hit. Delivered that one to him, jarring the ball loose, and that's going to give the Cowboys possession here in good field position at the 47-yard line. And yeah, that was Quinnen Ford. Once Carrion made the catch, he started to turn, but Ford just came through like a train on the tracks, and Carrion was just a little bug about to be on the windshield. You know what I mean? And Quinnen Ford nails him, knocks the ball loose, so we will take over. Now Steelman from the shotgun here, 3 wide, has the snap in his hands, fires over the middle. He's going to hit Flood, who drops that one. Trying to get the ball moving relatively quickly following that turnover, but that one drops incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Staying in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Steelman has the snap. Drops off the screen pass to Gammon, who's going to be chased down. Nowhere to go. The Sooner defense flying all over the field right now as they are showing off some of their speed capabilities. So now on 3rd and 11, going to be going 5 wide set. So we got everybody out here on the field except for nobody in the backfield. Steelman has a snap. Blitz comes. Lofts that one up down the middle for Page. He's caught it. Scooter Page down at the 6-yard line. Makes that one on just not even a Hail Mary, just a hope and pray kind of throw. Pressure was coming off Steelman's backside, and he delivered that pass just as being hit, so he kind of underthrew it quite a bit, which Page made the adjustment, and 43 yards later, he is brought down right at the 6-yard line here. So 1st and goal for the Cowboys from the 6. Steelman going to be in a shotgun now, as he still has 2 tight ends on this one. Looks like he's making changes at the line. 2 running backs as well. Sends 1 tight end in motion across the formation from right to left. Has it in his hands. Play action. Quick throw to the left side, and that was batted down and almost caught by Flood. Oh, man. Flood was coming real close on that one. Almost caught the little tipped pass. So that's going to make it 2nd and goal. Steelman in the shotgun. Has it in his hands. Reads the defense. Takes off forward, and he's going to fumble now. Steelman fumbles, and the Sooners will recover. Oh, that's going to put an end to that one. Cowboys in the best position to score points so far today, and they let that one go. Now, our defense does do its job and prevents them from scoring any points. So here we come right back at them once more. Sooners blitzing, fires over the middle, hits Peaks coming across the field, and he holds on tight. He took a shot as he made that catch. Getting blasted at about the 19-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and 10 Cowboys. 1 minute to go here in the 2nd quarter. Steelman at 4 wide set. Peaks in the slot right. Has the snap in his hands. Clean pocket. Closes in on him, though, and he tried to take off. He's got to get rid of the ball sooner. I mean, they had a clean pocket. You can only expect your guys to block for so long before it goes haywire, and it finally did. He got sacked. So 2nd and 13. Blitz comes from the Sooners. Fires it deep to the left side. He easily goes up for it and comes down incomplete. It looked like he almost had it. I'm not sure I'd make that throw going into double coverage. But a great effort by Easley to try to come down with that thing. Just unable to do so. Now Steelman's going to have 5 wide this time, all alone in the backfield from the shotgun formation. He's got Kewan Brown on the slot right, Countess in the slot left. Has the snap in his hands. Clean pocket. Fires over the middle. Hits Countess pushing forward. And Countess is going to be brought down with about 2 yards to go. Got to see the official mark. And it is going to be 4th and 2 with 27 seconds remaining. Did the Sooners use that timeout? I think they did. They called a timeout there, and that's going to make it 4th and 2. Offense staying on the field. Here we go. Steelman tries to pitch it, unable to do so, and he gets brought down behind the line, and that's basically how the first half ends. Oh, that was a useless 4th and 2 play. But, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, thankfully we do have a lead, but, I mean, this is like Texas versus Georgia. 192 passing yards, 38 rushing yards for us. There's 72 passing and 15 rushing. We have legit dominated this game for the most part, and we only lead 6-0. Now, those of y'all who kept up with college football that watched the SEC championship knows what happened to my beloved Longhorns when they choked against Georgia. I'd say this time was a choke. First time was a butt whipping. This time was a choke with a 6-0 lead. So here we've got to make a change. Steelman and the Cowboys come out with possession in the second half. Fires it deep down the left side. He's going to hit easily. Who makes the catch and is brought down at the 28-yard line. Fireworks starting on the first play of the second half. Steelman chunked that one easily, has been trying to get that step, and he's almost been there multiple times. But finally, it paid off. Steelman chunks it 51 yards to hit easily on the move, and that's going to set us up with great position and momentum. 1st and 10 Cowboys from the 28-yard line. Steelman staying in the shotgun. Looking over the defense, 4 wide set, Gammon into the backfield. Has the snap, hands it off to Gammon going left side. Hole opens up, pushing forward. And Jamal Gammon picks up 5 yards on that. He's got 57 yards so far on 10 carries. A pretty decent night for 5 yards per rush against the Sooners defense. 2nd and 5 though. Steelman staying in the shotgun, has the snap. Hands it off to Gammon. Big hole open over the middle. Pushing forward. And Gammon is going to be brought down at about the 13-yard line. Picks up a brand new set of downs. Good run there by the offense, catching this defense off guard. So 1st and 10. Steelman staying in the shotgun. Has it snap. Quick throw to the left side. Almost intercepted. Ooh, that one almost got intercepted, but thankfully for our receiver to knock that one loose. So now 2nd and 10, staying in the shotgun, 3 wide set, peak slot left. Option keeper by Steelman to the left side, and he's wrapped up, nowhere to go. Oh, just cannot seem to find that escape room. 3rd and 11 now. 2 receivers left, Peaks in the slot left, Bell wide right all by his lonesome. Flood, our tight end, is in the H-back position. Steelman in a shotgun, making changes before the snap. Has it in his hands now. Looks over the defense. Fires over the middle, and that one is deflected. That ball got batted away. The strongest deflection I've ever seen. And that's going to lead us to another field goal opportunity here. Leading 6-0. Lincoln lines that one up. Boot ball and right down the middle. And that's going to make this thing a 2-score ball game finally. As Lincoln gives us a 9-0 lead. Now, following that field goal, here come the Sooners with a 2nd and 10 on their ensuing possession, going 5 wide right now. Francis has a snap. Pressure comes, rolls to the right. He's hit, and he's going to be sacked. He's brought down by JR. Joseph Head Jr., we call him JR, brings him down for the sack, and a big-time 5-yard loss to make that thing 3rd and 15. Sooners trying to go in the hurry-up. They just could not get their blocking assignments lined up, I think, correctly. And Head takes advantage of it. And JR puts him to the turf. So 3rd and 15 now. Sooners coming out in the shotgun. They do have 5 wide. Francis all alone in the backfield in the shotgun by himself. Has it in his hands. Pocket starts closing and throws it left side. It's going to be intercepted by Ford. He's coming right back at the 30. Cuts it outside at the 20, 10. It's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Quinton Ford makes his 2nd turnover of the game, and this time he takes it to the house. What a play by our defender to, really jump up and to make that throw. I think France probably should have put more air up underneath it, but when one guy makes a mistake, a playmaker takes advantage. And that is exactly what Ford did. And then to keep it out in the open space, in the race for the corner of the end zone, he wins, diving in, and that's going to give us a 16-0 lead. The Sooners, we all know them, they don't go down without a fight most games. And here they come right back at us 6 minutes to go in the 3rd as we lead 16-0. Handoff on the end around, and he gets just bottled up. right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. For them, that's going to make it 2nd and 10. So sticking in a 4-wide set, Francis in the shotgun formation. Claps his hands, has the snap, hands it off, going to the right side. Big hole opens up, hit and brought down. Woo! It got the brunt of that blow right there. The running back knocked on his keister by our defense, and that's how you got to come after the Sooners. You got to come after them fast. You got to come after heavy, delivering big shots. And on 3rd and 4, pressure comes in. He drops a pass off to his receiver coming across the field. And Pianalto, actually that's their tight end, Pianalto finally brings him down at the 6-yard line. So Francis still on the move here at this Sooners offense, facing the 1st and goal from the 6. They have the snap in hand, hand it off up the middle, bouncing off blockers, nowhere to go, and they get wrapped up and put down at the 5-yard line. Darren Burley, he's got 51 yards on 19 of carries so far this evening. Our defense has done a good job keeping him bottled up. Now on 2nd and goal, they hand that one off again, and he's brought down at the 1. He almost got in. Oh, wow. This Sooner defense almost pushed their way into the end zone, just unable to do that. 3rd and goal now. Francis under center, heavy formation, play action. Pressure comes, drops the pass off, and that's going to be caught. Oh, we were right there on him. Right there. It was a great throw, great catch. To be fair, our defense wasn't that far trailing them. You just wish he had been a little bit closer to him. Cade McIntyre, the tight end for the Sooners, makes that catch and is going to cut into our lead here as they're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Right now it's 16-6. They're trying to cut our lead in half. So they're going to come out in the shotgun, 3-wide set. Francis has got their running back offset to the left side. Delayed handoff to their back, and he punches that one in. 2-point conversion was completed. So now we jump ahead here to the 4th quarter where the score remains 16-8, but the Sooners have possession. So they hand that one off up the middle, breaking tackles, and we finally bring them to the turf after about a 9.5-yard gain to make it 2nd and inches. Sooners on the move at the 31.5-yard line on their plus side. Francis has a snap. Play action in the pocket over the middle. That one's going to be batted away. Great job by the defense here. It looked like Malik Moon with a deflection on that. And something not noticed, Asher Varner does go down with an injury. Hopefully he is going to be all right. We'll have to see how long he's out for. So 3rd and inches now. Francis has the snap, play action, rolls out to his right side. Pressure comes, fires back to the left and wide open. Nobody within about, 25, 30 yards of the receiver. I'm not sure how he got so loose, but just blown coverage by the secondary. And that's going to put the Sooners 2 points away from tying it up. So here they come out on their 2-point conversion. We lead 16-14. Francis in the shotgun, 4-wide. Has it snap. Quick throw to the right side, and his receiver's going to catch it. Wide open once again. So that makes this thing a tied ball game, 16-16. Our offense that has struggled for the most part this second half has its turn on the possession, and we need to take advantage of it. That run right there is not how to do it. Gammon is looking a little sluggish right now, a little beat up in this one. So Steelman coming from the shotgun, going 4-wide set, has 2nd and 13. Has the snap in hands, fires over the middle, and he's going to hit Bell, who actually holds on to it. Kind of impressive he was able to hold on to that one. Not the greatest pass in the world either. So 3rd and 7. Cowboys coming out 5-wide. Steelman alone in the backfield in the shotgun. Sooners bring a blitz. Steelman fires that one over. He's going to hit Potts coming across. Makes one man miss, and Potts pushes forward down to the 14. That's going to be 1st and 10 Cowboys now, as we've got just over 8.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And this is a drive we need more than anything, but we've got to get touchdowns. Field goals will not do it. Leonard Potts, our freshman receiver, who's seen a lot of more playing time in this back half of the season than he did early on, but he's really stepping up as a youngster coming through for this team. So 1st and 10 now from the 14. Steelman and the Cowboys staying in the shotgun, 3-wide set. Steelman has a snap. Play option keeper up the middle. Follows Brockle. Steelman pushes in. Touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Travis Steelman punched that one in. Smart move to follow Brockle. Once the play kind of broke down and he saw the passing lane, or that the option was the best way to go, he just took off with it. And Brockle, normally I'd say good job blocking if he had turned to block one of those guys, but he didn't. So he did clear a path, I guess you could say, and that gives us a 1-score lead. Now, after forcing a punt, here we come in good field position, needing to make something big happen again. Steelman going for it all down the left side. Hits easily this time. Touchdown, South Texas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Lightning in a bottle has finally struck. We've looked for easily enough times. We got one deep ball to him, and finally we were able to get another one off, and Easley had that step. And just a beautiful throw by Steelman from the right hash mark to the far left corner. And just a great run, throw, and catch by this offense. So that's going to give us a 2-score lead. But the Sooners don't like that, and they are coming right back at us. Francis in the pocket. Closes in on him. He gets rid of that one before he takes the hit from Offagee coming off that backside. So 2nd and 10 now. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Cowboys lead the Sooners 30-16. Francis under center. 2 tight ends to the left side. Has a snap. Play action. Pressure gets there, and he's going to go down. Skates comes through as he hits the quarterback for the 4th sack for this Cowboy defense. And that's going to make it 3rd and 18. So Francis making changes before the snap. Looking over the defense. Has this ball in his hands. Clean pocket. Fires it to the right side. Hits his receiver, who's blasted, and he fumbles it. And the Sooners fall on it. Oh, how did the Cowboys not jump on that one? That could have been a game breaker, game ender. But instead, the Sooners still have it. 4th and 13 this time, though. 3 minutes to go. Francis in the pocket. Fires over the middle. Nowhere going with it. Not even close. Not even close. We would take over possession. Now, thanks to the 2-minute timeout and or 2-minute warning and timeouts, we failed to get the ball, to keep it. So we had to punt it away. So now with 1:40 seconds and 2 timeouts remaining, the Sooners are in possession. The score is still 30-16. Francis has that in his hands. Clean pocket. Fires it to the... I don't know where he was firing that to. Had his running back on the wheel route. And I want to believe he just overshot the running back. But then again, that pass is so bad. I don't know how you try to say you're hitting anything other than someone in the stands. 3rd and 4 now. 1:30 remaining. Francis fires that one over to the left side, hits his receiver, who's going to get out of bounds. Zion Kearney makes his 5th catch. He's got 56 yards, and he did score one of their touchdowns earlier in this one on that wide open pass. 1st and 10 now for the Sooners, going to be under center, 2 tight ends to the left side. Francis has a snap, quick throw to the left, hits one of their tight ends, and he's going to be brought down after about a 4-yard gain. Sooners going no huddle at this time. They are trying to move quickly. 2nd and 6. 1:15 remaining. Francis has a snap. Rolls out to his right. Hit as he throws. And that one falls incomplete. That's going to make it 3rd and 6. Cade Bloom did a good job coming through on that one, delivering the pressure. So 3rd and 6. Francis sitting in a shotgun. As he has the snap in his hands. Looks over the defense. Fires it deep to the right side as they make the catch, and he's dragged down. He made the catch between 3 Cowboy defenders, and he gets brought down at the 14-yard line. The Sooners offense is rolling. So 1 minute to go here. Sooners have the snap. Francis in the pocket. Throws to the left side. Batted away. Oh, God, you wish he would go for it. Carl Valentine, you want him to get that interception. But at least he did enough to deflect it. So it's 2nd and 10. Francis in the shotgun has a snap. Fires over the middle, hits his receiver, and that one's going to be jarred loose. Ooh, he threw his receiver into dangerous territory there, and his receiver paid for it. Because of that, it's now 3rd and 10. They have the snap once more. Takes off up the middle. They got room in front of him at the 2. Dives into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Sooners. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, God. 49 seconds remaining. Francis for the Sooners gets that one in, but That's not going to be all to this game. This is going to have to come down to an onside kick. Now, thankfully, they've used their timeout, so all we have to do is recover this dang kick, and we will win the game. That's all we have to do. So here it comes, 30-23. Sooners onside kick is booted, bounces around. It's going to get scooped up by Peaks as he finally gets a hold of it for the Cowboys as he's planted to the turf. And that's going to give us the opportunity to kneel this ball home. 47 seconds remaining. Steelman taps the knee. And that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Sugar Bowl is ours. The upset of the season belongs to us as we take out the number 2 Oklahoma undefeated Sooners, SEC champions. My butt, I don't care. We kicked their butt in this one. That was one of the biggest victories for our program, and it's excited to see it happen with this group of guys, a good group of seniors. A lot of the guys on defense have been with us for a majority of our time here, so I'm glad we could get a Sugar Bowl, but the journey does not end. We have to go to the semifinals. That is our next stop. Now, while we get prepared for that, I do want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit it already, and definitely give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. You're excited for the bowl season to come on in real life, and you're excited for the first 12-team playoff to ever happen in real life. I will just say, I just do want to thank y'all for everything that y'all have done for us here at Champ and Sons. It's been fantastic. We're almost to that 500 subscriber mark. It's exciting to see. Thank y'all very much. I truly do appreciate it. And the next episode, the Orange Bowl, the semifinals, and I will see y'all in that episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.